Welcome to the Real Spit Podcast, with authenticity meets the everyday hustle.
All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look, all my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look, I'm married to this game. That's who I made my wife. Said I die alone, I told that bitch she probably
Join me on this journey as we dive deep into real conversations, unfiltered experiences, and the truth that shapes our lives. This is where the genuine stories unfold.
Meaning I design myself. County jail fade, you can pull my file yourself. Spy raid, swallow rocks, I'm getting high myself. Nah, damn right I like the life I built. I'm from West Side 60, shit I might got killed. Standing so tall, they think I might got stills.
Buckle up and get ready for a ride as we explore the real, the raw, bringing you the insights and inspiration you've been waiting for.
Like a motherfucking boss, ask me how I feel. Successful street nigga touching it.
Welcome back to the Real Spit Podcast. Coming back with another episode. We about to go back around the room and reintroduce ourselves, okay?
What's up, everybody? I'm Quinn. How's everybody doing? I'm OG Mike.
All right, this topic we're about to get into is why is the older generation and the young generation so disconnected? I mean, why the respect factor is not there no more? Like when we was coming up, there was a real respect factor, you know what I'm saying? The young guys respected the older guys respected the young guys. But now it's like a real big disconnect. It's like you see like older guys and younger guys, you know what I'm saying, going at each other, like we're enemies, you know what I'm saying? Especially in the black culture, we need to be, feeding off each other and teaching each other, you know what I'm saying? But I don't see that no more, man. So what you guys say about that, Mike?
I think my opinion on it is that it's a lack of communication. I think there's a lack of communication between the parents and the young adults now. A lot of times, the young adults don't understand the parents, and the parents don't understand the young adults. So I think they need to communicate. A lot of times, the parents like to teach the young adults how things were when they were young. You know what I'm saying? How our mothers, and our fathers discipline us, and how the whole street, all the parents be there looking after you, the discipline, the manners, the respect, and if we step out of line, we get popped. You know what I mean? And so a lot of times the parents try to instill that on the young adults, and young adults, different. You know what I mean? Because they need this technology, some say social media. A lot of these kids don't get popped, and the discipline from the parents now, because a lot of the parents are young, the discipline that the parents give to the young adults now is different. You know what I mean? And so a lot of times, if you're not gonna if you have no structure in the household, you have no discipline, you have no respect between the children and the family, then the children become disrespectful, and they're not learning. If they're not learning nothing, that the social media going to teach them. So it's different now. And it's a split. So I think that a lot of adults need to sit down with the young adults. A lot of the parents need to sit down with the young adults and listen to them, because a lot of these kids are very intelligent. A lot of them kids, this is their day and time, and they got things they want to say, and they think that a lot of times when they talk, the parents don't listen, or they don't understand, or don't try to understand. So I think the parents need to listen to a lot of the young adults, and kids need to be humble, and the kids need to listen to the adults. So you have both sides. You understand how the adults came about, how the adults living, how the adults is raised, and you mix it up with how you raised now. So I think it's communication. It's communication.
I think it's a lot of soft parenting, right?
It's different.
I think a lot of parents are afraid to step up and actually give discipline, right? They want to be their friend, their buddy. And maybe that is because the parents are a lot younger now. And in that soft discipline, the kids don't have the respect, because it's like, mom is my sister, instead of mom being mom, right?
Sure.
In our generation, we didn't disrespect. If you had a dad in your life, you didn't disrespect dad. You definitely didn't disrespect mom. You didn't disrespect auntie, grandma. Nobody, right?
Neighbors,
Nobody.
Teachers.
But when your mom is doing twerking TikToks, and she got her 6-year-old daughter doing it with her,
True.
right? And they're raised that way. It's a big difference, man. You don't have that. You don't have that structure in the house. So now when she gets older and she's a teen and she's kind of out of control, or he's out of control, and now she wants to say something, she looking at the mom like, well, you've been I've been following you. This is what you showed me all these years. So I kind of think that's the disconnect with the soft parenting and trying to be friends instead of, you can be a friend. I'm not saying y'all can't get along and have a good time and play with your child and all that, but you gotta have a thin line where it's like, I know, the kid knows the boundaries not to step over with their parent.
Sure. And also back then, as far as our parents back then, they always won. From the police officer, from the teacher, from the preacher, from the neighbors, they always won. So if a child was doing something bad, the officer sees the child doing something bad and you bring him home, the mother can discipline him in front of the officer, whether she just verbally talking to the child or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So everybody was one. If your neighbor see you doing something wrong, Michael, I see you doing something wrong, I'm gonna tell your mother. You know, there was all one. Now, you know, if a child was doing something wrong and an adult see that and they tell the parent like, that's my child, you don't tell me, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole different, the structure's different. And also, a child can tell the parent, I'll divorce you or I'll call the cops on you. You know what I'm saying? We said that back in the days of our parents. The parents be like, what? You know what I'm saying? So we didn't even think like that.
Yeah, it's totally
different.
different.
So it's different, you know what I'm saying? And you know, and it's got to do with respect, and it got to do with communication, you know what I'm saying? It got to do with structure, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of that's not going on now. And so the children that is out there, open to the social media, open to, you know, peer pressure from their friends, and you know what I'm saying? Just like how, you know, it's just different. The children are built different. A child will be in California, a child will be here in Atlanta, and can get bullied by somebody they never even knew, just on social media. You know what I'm saying? We had to be young men at, 13. We had a little problem. We go out there, we rustle, tussle, hit, whatever. Then we best friends after, but that's it. I ain't talking about coming back killing him. He ain't talking about coming back killing me. So the whole system is different. The structure is different. You know what I mean? And I think the system a little bit got to do with it, because if you tell the kids that you can call the cops on your parents, or you can divorce your parents, or if your parents hit you, that empowers the child. The child will talk back, and the child will say, "Well, you hit me. I'm telling the teacher, I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, call the cops." So it's different. And then, like you said, a lot of the parents and the children are just built different, and it's communication. I just think the child and parent gets it together, you know, so and just communicate.
Where did that change? Like, where did it change?
How did it change?
No, I'm saying, like, when you call the police and now the police is looking to get on mom because she spanked the kid, or the teacher calls the parent because the kid is acting up in school, and now the parent is getting on the kid or wants to spank the kid, and they're like, oh, you can't do that.
Nah, the parents don't even get on the kids for real. Parents sometimes go to school and get on the teacher for discipline. You know what I mean? And that's the problem right there. The problem is what I heard both of y'all saying. The main thing y'all saying is respect.
Yeah.
You feel me? And respect you don't learn respect outside the house. You learn respect inside the house. You know what I mean? When we was growing up, you know what I mean, we had respect for everybody because it started from the house. You see what I'm saying? When we went out and about, you know what I'm saying, I don't care, it's the OG in the block, you know what I'm saying, a guy younger than us, we 17, that dude 22, 23, guess what? He telling us, yo, run to the store, get this for us. You know what I mean? We ain't disrespecting him, you know what I mean? We ain't gonna say, oh, hey, get out of here, we ain't doing this and all. No, okay, we got you, man, what you want? You know what I'm saying? We respected them, you know what I'm saying? We went to the school, you know what I'm saying? We was in school, we got in trouble, you know what I'm saying? And the teacher disciplined us. Remember back in the day, teachers used to hit us. You know what I mean? Paddle the hell out of us. Yo, put your hand out. Bah! Ooh! You know what I'm saying? And they go do what? You know what I mean? Call your moms up. You know what I'm saying? Yo, your son acting up, blah, blah, blah. I need to come holler at him. You know what I mean? Your mother come down there, roll us, nightgown and all. You know what I'm saying? Yo, come here. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to discipline you in front of the whole class and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So guess what? When you go back to school the next day, you know what I mean? You chilling now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nowadays, you call moms up. Mom's coming. Bitch, don't say nothing to my child. This ain't your child. Don't say nothing to my child. You want anything to do, talk to them, you know what I'm saying? Now you want the teacher to raise the child. You know what I mean? Without discipline and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it starts in the household, man. And like you said, like soft parenting, it's definitely soft parenting. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, we did it.
Your body deserves what's natural, what's pure, what's real. Our collection of body oils, shea butter, and African black soap is designed to nourish your skin the way nature intends. Cleans, restores, refresh. From natural toothpaste to body wash, and brings peace to your space with sage, incense, and calming aromas. Reconnect yourself naturally. Natural products. Order now at godbody.mj90@gmail.com. That's godbody.mj90@gmail.com, or call 404-925-8022. Come on, beloved peoples. Come order this natural product. OG Mike, peace and love, y'all.
You know what I mean? We did it. Because we came up so bad and so rough, you know what I mean? We try to give our kids everything that we didn't have. You know what I'm saying? They ain't working for shit no more. You know what I'm saying? They coming out with the best Jordans, the best this, the best that. We ain't have it growing up. Guess what? Our kids gonna have it. They ain't working for shit no more neither. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And the respect factor, man, they don't respect us. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times they don't respect us too, because a lot of us, I mean, that's older, you know what I mean? We trying to fit in with these mugs. A lot of times. You know what I'm saying? We trying to fit in. We trying to dress like they dress, talk how they talk. Nah, that ain't how it roll. We OGs. We gonna keep our swag. We gonna do what we do. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing is, when you try to talk to these young cats, you know what I mean? Don't know what to talk about. You know what I'm saying? If they listen, bro, if they really just sit down and listen, bro, to what we trying to tell them, man, sky's the limit for them.
Did
for
we?
real. What's up?
Did we really listen?
When growing up?
Yeah, like if I'm just asking, just throwing that out there.
But even if we, I didn't come
Yeah, go ahead.
But even if we didn't listen, we were respectful.
Yeah, we definitely respect.
We act like
Right,
we know.
right,
We act like we know.
If somebody come to me, right, older than me, and they telling me something, even if I'm not feeling it, I'm like, yes sir,
Yeah,
yes
absolutely.
sir, and I'm gonna walk away and be like, man, don't get that shit out of here. Yeah, you took money.
They're gonna say it straight
They
out
say it in
face.
your face. Oh, hey, get the fuck out of here with that. You know what I mean? Man, we're not trying to hit
You
that shit.
don't understand
That's
what
back
it
in
is
your
now.
day. They hard headed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They have no respect. You know what I'm saying? And you just gotta sit down and don't give up on. You know what I mean?
Right,
Politic with them. Saying,
Absolutely.
and try to. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta
Try to
find a
talk to 'em.
connection.
Yeah, definitely
You
gotta find a connection.
man.
Definitely gotta find a connection.
So like you were saying, to piggyback off what you were saying, like you're saying, the first teachers are supposed to be the parents.
Right.
The classroom is supposed to be the household. You know what I mean? And what the children have to understand is that you have to honor your mother and father so your days will be long. And a lot of children that don't honor or respect their parents, and that's why a lot of kids, a lot of younger, it's supposed to be where the young bury the old, but it's sad now because now the old is burying the young. You know what I'm saying? And so something wrong there. So we have to find the problem and nip it in the bud. You know what I'm saying? And parents, you got to communicate with your children. You got to let them know you love them. You got to be there for them. You got to support them. You know what I'm saying? If they're wrong, you still be compassionate about it. Children, you need to be humble. The kids need to be humble. You need to talk to their parents because you only got.
Right. They step in once the kid has already done something. Now they're trying to discipline them, and the kid doesn't want to hear it. Instead of maybe talking to the kid, just regular conversation, right?
Exactly.
Just let me tell you how I grew up.
Exactly.
Let me tell you the things that I've been through and how I was able to maneuver out of it, right? Because if that's a normal conversation in the house, now the kid can step back and look and be like, wow, okay, they went through this, they went through that. And maybe they might have a little more respect when they come to them to try to guide them, right? But if you don't say nothing and you're like, oh, I'm not gonna tell them about the things I've been through, right? And then all of a sudden, now they doing wrong and you wanna jump on them and discipline them, they like, what's going on? Like, why are you telling me this, you know?
Because you want to be comfortable. You want to be comfortable. You want them to know that you're the father or you're the mother, and they got to know that you're the child. And you got to be comfortable where they come to you and talk to you about anything.
Right.
See, when they come to you and say, well, Pops, I met this boy, or if you got a daughter, or you got a son, you say, yo, Pops, you know what I'm saying? These boys, they was talking about some drugs and stuff like that. They come to you, so now they open, now you can communicate. You can talk, you can help them, you can give them some guidelines, because they say, I know my mother and my father are going to give me, they got my back, they're going to give me good advice, they're going to be there for me. You know what I'm saying? And that's needed. And so that's broken. It's kind of shattered and broken. And so many of these kids is out here, man. And I see it. You got to talk to a lot of them. And a lot of kids be out there broken, and the parents to come off. I mean, don't have nothing, have nothing to do with them. They out here in this world. And a lot of them just need to be hugged. They need big brothers. They need to be loved. They need to be. They want somebody just to listen to them. You know what I'm saying? And they, you know, some of them will be okay, but it's a situation we need to address as adults.
Yeah. But the flip side to that, I feel you on that. But the flip side to that is this. You know how, all right, for instance, right? These kids, right, especially if they don't have no father in the house, right? These kids start getting very territorial. You see what I'm saying? And what I mean by territorial is this, and you see this a lot on the news, you know what I mean? That these kids be killing their parents. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about in general? You talking about male and female, or just males more so?
Male more so. You know what I mean? Male more so.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? The kids, you know what I mean? You'll see it on the news a lot, you know what I'm saying? Kids killing their parents, killing their fucking father, you know what I mean? Their parents,
beating them up too.
Beating them up like crazy. You know what I mean? That's like the norm now. You know what I mean? Like that. We would never ever raise our hands to touch our parents.
Exactly.
We won't do that now.
No.
We won't even, to this day, we won't even curse in front of our parents.
No.
We don't even drink in front of our parents.
Exactly.
We won't even smoke in front of our parents.
Yes, man.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
They twerking with their family. They smoking with their family. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the disconnect come to as well. But I'm gonna tell you another thing. What I was trying to, but what I was trying to tell you, what I was trying to get to is, you know what I mean? You got a single mother, right? Raising a child, right? Raising a boy, right? Okay, boom. All right. So this kid is like 16, 17, you know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I mean? It's territorial now. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of instances like this. Watch where I'm going with this. You know what I mean? So the kid's 16, 17 now, right? So now mom, you know what I mean? She done went out here and got her a man. You know what I'm saying?
True.
You know what I'm saying? So now she trying to introduce the man into the household. You know what I mean? This man start coming, yo, why he ain't got no damn job? You know what I'm saying? Why he ain't working? Damn, he staying at home all day and play a video game. You know what I'm saying? So now, mom, you know, got a little boyfriend there. They about, what, 8, 9 months into a year now. You know what I mean? So now he think he big dog now. So he coming in the house like, yo, my man, what you doing, man? Hey, man, your mom was talking, man. You need to get a job or something, bro. You know what I mean? That's territorial. That's when you crossing the line. So I'm gonna tell everybody out there, if you dealing with that situation, leave that situation alone. You know what I mean? Because that's gonna get you hurt. You know what I mean? Because now that boy, that young man, is gonna feel like, yo, hold up, you come in here trying to on my territory,
Because mom never did.
and mom never did it. So now you trying to discipline me. So that's gonna end up bad.
Right.
And you know these kids right now have no consequences and no repercussions. They don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know back in the day, you know what I mean? If we stab you, we like, oh my goodness, I stabbed somebody, we in trouble. You know what I mean? Nowadays, these kids will shoot you and kill you and don't think nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? 2021, getting guns and they killing that man. You know what I mean? They gonna kill him. You know what I'm saying? So if you gotta come into a household, people that's out there listening, man, you gotta come into a household, you know what I mean? And you gotta discipline a grown ass man, you know what I mean? If you wanna stay with that woman, keep your mouth shut, rock out with her, but leave that boy alone. Leave him alone.
Or
You know what I'm saying?
or you gotta have a gentle approach.
You gotta build a
You gotta
relationship.
build a relationship with the
22 or 23, you ain't telling me nothing. I've been
No,
going for
you
the whole
can't tell me
life.
nothing.
Right.
My whole life.
But
Don't
you-
tell me about the job. My mother been taking care of me.
Right.
My mother been paying my car note. My
Exactly.
mother bought me my clothes. She ain't saying nothing.
Exactly.
Who is you? You ain't my dad.
Exactly.
Leave me alone.
Exactly.
So go in there gentle as you want to be. That nigga, he's snapping on your ass. I don't care how gentle he is. Stay out that man. Stay out that young man face.
You may be able to be some,
Yeah.
but most of the time you're right
Yeah.
because you know he's been like that so long in his
Yeah.
household. His mother never really say nothing. But if a man is in a situation like that, I would like to say up to the people: if a man is in a situation like that, you got to be very gentle, brother. You got to be very gentle how you approach the guy, and you can't tell him nothing. You can't act like you're running stuff here. You got to give them some power. You know what I'm saying? You could suggest or tell them how you did things when you were young. You know what I'm saying? Or you might suggest, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I got a job. And I got a person, brother that fix cars. You like fix the cars, man? Cause I see you, you know, just like this. Come to the job.
Yes,
Give you a
yes,
job.
sir. Yes,
We
sir.
can teach you how to fix the cars and
Yes,
like that.
sir.
I think you'd be good, man, because I see it in you. You know,
Yes, sir.
your approach got to be
Yeah,
different.
facts.
I like to shout
No
out
doubt.
to
No
the
doubt.
peoples out there. The approach got to be different. You know what I'm saying? Brothers, if you're in a situation like that, because there's a lot of good women out here that trying their best with the young
doubt,
man,
no doubt.
but you know there might be a little imbalance because there's not another man there. So if another man come into your life, which is a blessing, that another man come into your life, bro, just be cool with your approach. You know what I mean?
Let's
It'll work out.
let's rewind though.
Facts.
Let's rewind. Let's talk to the mom,
No doubt.
right?
But you forget about the
So
mom.
mom, if you gonna bring this man in the house, you should already had some type of guidance with your son. You should set a standard for him, right? Yeah.
Your vision deserves more than just footage. We capture moments with purpose-crafted, cinematic, and timeless. From concept to final cut, we bring stories to life because your brand isn't average, and your visuals shouldn't be either. Mark for Life Productions, where your story becomes legacy.
You're not a man, but you can still say, hey, listen, you need to have respect for yourself. You need to do for yourself. You don't depend on a woman, right? True. You need to go out and make your own money. You need to get educated. Mom has to step up too, right? Because there's no reason why she should be going to work, busting her butt, and you got a kid that had graduated high school, and he's sitting home playing video games all day and smoking weed. He got money for weed, but he can't pay for the electric bill. We grew up in one-parent households, right? Our moms didn't have to ask for nothing.
Different moms. No moms.
They didn't have to ask for nothing.
Those mothers didn't.
Right? When I left high school, I got on the bus. I caught 2-3 buses to go to work, to come home. And every Friday when I got paid, I put money on the kitchen table. True. She didn't tell me to do that. She didn't ask me to do that. But I saw her struggling. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I think mom has to be, hey, baby, you know what? Mom's trying her best. She's doing that. She's doing this. She's doing this. It's just me and you. We're a team. Exactly. I need your help. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Stand up as a man. Exactly. Right? So now when she does go to date somebody, that man's walking in the house seeing a young man that's trying to help his mom. Exactly. Right? Exactly. Not laying around on the couch, True. Smoking weed and playing video games True. While they out working.
Yeah, we could, I hear what you're saying, but we can make that a lot more simpler.
All right.
We can make that a lot more simpler.
What's that?
Moms. Hey, moms. Make that man somebody you a date, all right? You know how you always talk about some bum-ass nigga, this, that, and the third, and this nigga ain't doing this, that nigga ain't doing that. You know why y'all say that about these men out here, right? Y'all raising one. Y'all raising one, all right? So now my daughter got to deal with this shit. That bum-ass nigga, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna call you child nigga, but on the real though, we're gonna make this real simple, you know what I'm saying? Raise your child like you want. Like you raising them to date somebody like you want. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? Because as far as you coming out here, yo, this man ain't doing this man. Your child back there doing the same thing.
Long as her standards are good.
Yeah, but what you think you back there raising? Now my daughter got to deal with this dude. You know what I mean? This young man that ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that bum ass nigga y'all talking about, y'all raising one. He in the back room, y'all. Tell him to go out the video game. Tell him to go out there, get a job, get a trade, do something with his life, okay? And then about what job? And I'm gonna tell you, as you get older, you'll kind of know. It don't even matter what kind of job you get. Just grind. Right. If it's one job, get 2 jobs. Right. If it's 3 jobs, get 4 jobs. Right. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to do this Uber, this lazy shit all day. Trying to do Uber and deliver some food all goddamn day. No, go get a real job. So, you know why they take those jobs, right? Because they want their own schedule, they can smoke out. You know what I mean? I'm going to start turning them away too. When they start delivering my food with this fucking smelling like weed and all this crazy shit on. You know what I mean? In their damn pajamas and shit. Just handle my food. You know what I mean? So no, I'm not turning away. Fat like that. But real talk though, you know what I'm saying? So, it's that simple right there, you know what I'm saying? Raise your child to be productive and be presentable. You know what I mean? Stop talking about what you want. Raise your son to be that man that you want, and you'll be okay. It's that simple. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Most
mothers, the type of man that you want, raise your child to be that man.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You raise that child to be the man, the type of man that you want, the man that's respectful, a man that's chivalry, brings about chivalry, a man that works and has got the visions and provide. You raise that man to be that way. You know what I'm saying? For the woman that's going to come along, because it's only right. You know
not to cut you off. Now you done?
Good.
Okay. Once again, man, thank y'all for tuning in to the Real Spit Podcast, 7th episode, man. I hope y'all like the content we giving y'all, man. And next week we come with more, all right? So,
much more, y'all.
Yes, sir. Right, we out, baby.
Peace, love.